We built a relaxing Hawaiian-themed lamp that turns into a shocking electrical spectacle. What started as a simple sketch quickly became a full-blown project using 3D printed parts, custom electronics, and extensive prototyping. This project started with a sketch drawn on the back of a receipt. Then we turned the sketch into a graphic to better visualize the idea. Part of the inspiration came from a real incident where this wall outlet shorted out in our house. The rest of the inspiration came from a recent Hawaiian-themed party we hosted. We used CAD software to design all the components for this project. First up, we 3D printed the parts for the lamp body. After a quick paint job, we attached the decorative rope. Then we installed the light socket. Next, we built the wall and installed a receptacle box for the outlet. By the way, if you find this project interesting, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you enjoy what we do, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. We'd love to hear from you. What part of our projects do you enjoy the most? And what would you like to see more of? Let us know in the comments. Now it was time to build the wall outlet. We designed our own socket so we could add LEDs for realistic sparking and allow smoke to pass through the faceplate. We installed solid strand wire inside the outlet and connected it to AC power behind the wall so it could supply power to the lamp when the prongs from the cord make contact, just like a real outlet. As shown here, we installed the LEDs at a distance that's not too close and not too far from the back of the outlet, allowing the light to spread properly and create an optimal spark effect. We soldered wires to the LEDs and applied heat shrink tubing. Then we installed the outlet into the receptacle box. We fabricated a wooden platform for the back of the wall to provide a mounting area for the electronics. Here are the speakers we used. They connect to a sound module that plays short-circuiting sound effects when triggered by our control board. And this is the power supply we use to convert an AC input to a 24-volt DC output for the electronics. This is the sound module. We loaded 2 audio files onto the SD card for the final scene, a short-circuiting sound for the wall outlet, and a light bulb bursting effect to give the impression the bulb breaks. We used one of our custom circuit boards to control the LED sparking effect, the smoke generator, and the sound module. This is how we make the connectors for the devices that interface to the circuit board. Once all the connectors were made, we connected the wiring to each device. Now we temporarily install the smoke generator. Here's the first smoke test. Then we pulled the smoke generator apart to see how the remote control triggered the effect so we could automate it. We found that this input is pulled to ground when button A is pressed. You can see the multimeter drop from 4 volts to 0 volts, then return to 4 volts when button B is pressed. Once we understood this, we were able to trigger the smoke by placing a jumper between the input pin and ground. We then interfaced the smoke generator to our control board and programmed the microcontroller to automatically ground this pin. We buttoned up the smoke generator and reinstalled it. To synchronize the electronics on the wall with the electronics that control the lamp, this sensor monitors current flow and sends a signal to the microcontroller when the lamp has been plugged in. Now it's time to build the base for the lamp. This small power supply converts the AC input to a 12-volt DC output for the lamp electronics. We 3D printed the lamp base and installed the power supply. We printed the platform and solenoid adapter that the lamp will attach to. After installing the bolts and attaching the platform to the base, we tested the range of movement. With all the other bolts installed, we attached the springs. Once the tensioning springs were installed, we tested the platform's range of motion again. Next, we installed the solenoid that rocks the lamp back and forth when energized by the microcontroller. We also used one of our custom circuit boards to control the lamp solenoid, surfboard servo, and relay that flickers the bulb. Here you see all of the devices being plugged into the circuit board. We 3D printed the parts for the servo that will eject the surfboard at the conclusion of the final scene. After installing the bottom cover, we outfitted the lamp with Hawaiian-themed adornments. Be sure to stick around until the end. We'll show you an unedited version of the performance. Let's take another look.